Hello everybody and welcome along. Luke Bradnam from radio station 1029 Hot Tomato here on Sports HQ to preview round 20 of the NRL competition. It's unbelievable. This year has flown by so quickly in NRL terms. Everyone at work's talking about it. They're saying to me, hey Luke, who's going to make the finals? Who's going to make the grand final? Who's going to win the grand final? And you know what I say to these people at work? I say, hey, enough about MasterChef. Let's talk rugby league. And here to help us preview round 20 of the competition through the wonders and magic of editing about to appear on your left of screen is Jase Farmer from Sports HQ. Here he is, Jase Farmer from Sports HQ. Unbelievable. Farmer's Flutter got up last week.
We got up. Hooray, says the punters. We got up, but like we said, it was a bit of a speculating dividend, so that puts us in front now.
How much did you win last week?
$8.78 was the collect.
Nice.
So away we go. So make sure you tune in for Farmer's Flutter this week because I've got a really good feeling. We're going good.
Okay, here we are, round 20 of the competition. Let's start off with the Dragons and the Gold Coast Titans. Oh, real quick, who's going to win MasterChef?
MasterChef, how about... No idea.
You don't know?
No,
You're not watching it?
Oh, I'm watching it. I don't know how the guys get sacked, how they get punted off. I've got no idea.
Adam's going to win, everybody. Take my word for it. But anyway,
Yeah,
St George and the Titans at Win Jubilee Stadium. Titans have been playing what I like to call Scheisenhausen of lately.
Terrible.
Yeah.
The spluttering's gone worse, hasn't it? So they're just out for them.
It's been fantastic.
They're terrible. Bird's out and Harrison's out, so I don't think it's worse for them.
Right.
They've got a poor record. Dragons got a 6-1 record against them. It's just a pumping fest, this one. They'll be Gonski. Dragons will pump them.
It's a pumping fest.
Pumping fest, you like that?
We're talking about this. I'll tell you one thing you're not talking about. My schoolies week, that's for sure. The Doggies and Parramatta, what a classic game this one's going to be.
It's a good one.
Who's going to win that one?
I'm going to tip the Eels. When I first looked at it, I thought Dogs, they're in good form. I know the Roosters rolled them only just last week, but then head-to-head record 7-1 Parramatta.
Really?
And Eels, the Hayne train, I'm not a massive fan of the Hayne train, to be honest.
You don't like the Hayne train?
No, I'm not a Hayne train fan, but you can't deny it either, can you? He's in form, so I think he's going to pull the Eels himself, and Robson in a good way.
Hayne's going to pull the Eels himself.
Geez, we started well, haven't we?
Will this be a pump fest as well, or no?
No, this won't be a pump fest. This will be tight, but the Hayne train will get them home.
Okay, Parramatta in that one. Let's go Canberra Raiders, Cronulla Sharks. It's at Canberra Stadium. Well, they hammered the Knights on the weekend. You'd have to think this is going to be a repeat.
I actually do, but the one thing to be wary of, obviously we've all probably heard of Ricky Stewart's walked out. I think he walked out crying, didn't he, the other day, and he's sad and had enough. Fair enough, I think they've had enough of him. So they've separated. But always when it's the first week back from a new coach, you get a few surprises every now and then. So I'm definitely worried about that. But it doesn't change the fact that they haven't got enough good players to win a game. Okay. So I'm going to go with Raiders to pump them.
And the Melbourne Storm, Penny Panthers. It's at Amy Park. The Melbourne Storm, they cost me some dough on the weekend when they lost.
Yeah, look, I looked at this. Panthers haven't beaten Melbourne since 2005. Panthers have also lost their last two matches. But I'm going to go Panthers because I just think the Storm have got less to play for now. Now the salary cap drama is sort of getting some more momentum again. I'm going to go Panthers with some momentum, and I reckon they'll get the Storm. Okay,
then we've got the North Queensland Cowboys and the Knights. This will be an interesting one, this one. Is it possible for two teams to lose a game?
They'll give it a crack.
Is it possible? I think the ref might win this game.
Look, these two teams will give this a serious crack. Who can play the worst? But a funny one, ex-Australian prop Antonio Kafusi was playing for the Cowboys 4 weeks ago. Now he's playing for the Knights against the Cowboys.
That is funny.
Bizarre, isn't it? He doesn't think that's so funny. Cowboys were better last week.
Right.
Still lost.
Yeah.
Knights lost by 40, 50 to Raiders. It's the battle of the losers.
Who's going to win, Jase?
Cowboys.
Cowboys going to win at home, you'd have to agree. We've got the Rabbitohs and the Warriors at ANZ. Who's going to win this one and why?
We'll go Rabbitohs. They've been unlucky in their last two losses. They've lost to both the Roosters and Dragons just in really tight games, semi-final style games. Warriors are in great form. They haven't lost since the 6th of June. How's that for a stat? They haven't lost since the 6th of June.
Jeez.
But the Souths get Mick Crocker back starting in the pack. His first starting game for the year. Sam Bird's up to the front row. I think Souths they need to win. It's their grand final, so I think they'll win.
You'll have to excuse me, folks, but just glance over this way. I'm losing my attention just a little bit.
Addis, can you get it?
She's stunning. All right, now back to us. You big perv. You big dirty pervert cameraman.
Addis wanted a bit of a look.
Jeez. Okay, we got the Manly Sea Eagles up against the West Tigers. Go the Tigers. I love watching Benji when he's on fire.
He had
so
a few
great.
sparks last week, didn't
brilliant.
he? You know, he left it late, but he got him home.
He should be a Queenslander, let's be honest.
Well, he's a keeper, as you know, Gold Coast sort of schoolboy. So, but you wouldn't fit him in our team, to be honest. But anyway, this game, Manly versus Tigers, cracking game. Manly starting to get a bit of form. They pumped the Sharks, but I've got here in my notes. Manly gave it to limp Sharks. However, it was like playing cricket against a 6-year-old.
Exactly the same. I thought the same thing. So are we going the Tigers then?
No, I'm actually not. I'm going to go. I am going to go the Eagles because I think they got more to play for, and yeah, I'll go Eagles.
Monday night football, I can't wait. I'm a Bronco fan, but Brisbane and the Roosters, Monday night football, one of the games of the round as far as I'm concerned. It's always a good game.
I think it's the game of the round. It's a shame it's a Monday night. It's due a Friday night game, this one, because it's a cracker.
Oh, no, I love Monday night football. It's like it prolongs the weekend.
Yeah,
I dead set, I love it. So Monday night footy, the Broncos, the Roosters. Oh, this one's at Lang Park or Suncorp Stadium.
Yep.
Who are you going for?
I'm going the Broncos. I like their form. One of my favourite players is back, Alex Glenn. I think he's a gun.
Right.
He's a young fella. He's in the centres. Alex Glenn, Israel's full out in the centres. They're potent. They're going great guns. Brisbane back in the 8. Hard to believe that Henjack was going to get sacked 8 weeks ago.
Oh.
Broncos have just turned it on. These young guns have got that experience. They're firing. No doubt Roosters are a great team now. They've got the balance with Carney and Pearce at 6 and 7 and Astor at 13. That's created great balance for them. But I love the way the Broncos are going, and you've turned me into a Broncos fan. I'm going to go the Broncos.
Okay, well, I hope you're right. But anyway, there it is. Hey, this guy won. He turned $100 into nearly $900 last week with Farmers Flutter. So get your pens and pencils out, write down Farmers Flutter for this week, and you too could be in the dough, winning the Benjamins, getting the gungy. Here it is, Farmers Flutter for this week.
Hello, punters. Farmers Flutter time. Yes, we got up last week. Hooray, they say. This week we're going to keep it nice and simple. Big collect last week, so that got us back in front. So now we're going to build momentum and finish the year off real strong. Real simple this week. 2. Dragons to beat the Titans. They're going to cover the line. $1.90. Get on board. Into Raiders to give it to the Sharks. We'll play it safe. Just have them covering the line at 8.5 as well. $1.90. 361 dividend. 100 on it. Get us back 361. I'd say get on board, guys.
There you have it, Farmers Flutter. I've got to say, Jace, I like Farmers Flutter this week.
Yeah, nice. No, the crowd liked it, so it's. I think we've got to get on board, guys.
All right, well, there it is. Unbelievable, round 20. Too early to have a go at Premier? Who's going to win?
The more I look at it, the more I like the Dragons.
They're going to be tough to beat.
I know it's a bit sort of easy to pick that way, but their defensive records are unbelievable. They've got 80 points less than the second best defensive record in the team.
Well, we'll hold you to it. It's round 20, folks. I hope you get on board with Farmers Flutter. I hope you get 8 out of 8 in your footy tipping this week. We'll catch you next week to preview round 21.
Adios, amigos.